Alright, and hello everybody, I'm the Super27 and welcome to another Dokkan battle video. So, the celebration pretty much just went live, so we are going to check out both banners. I feel by the time that this video goes up, most of you would have already done your summons, but I'm going to tell you what I think about each banner, who I think you should summon for. I'm just going to say this right now, out of the two characters, I think Broly is by far better than anything that this brand new SSJ3 trio has to offer. However, in terms of banners, I do think that just going for a Carnival DFE is much safer. Like, if we're just looking at this unit in a vacuum, this is one of the best support units in the game. I don't think that they will be very good for slot 1. But slot 2 and 3, they will be able to lock it down incredibly easily. And then they have this incredibly powerful standby, which should be able to do just a ton of damage to a bunch of enemies. Interestingly enough, the Cyber unit is also physical. Which actually kind of works because this unit also helps create orbs, which helps this unit. It's just a very solid Cyber unit. Obviously, you have Fat Boo. Fat Boo is probably still the best TUR in the game, or at least in my opinion. So if you weren't able to pick them up during Golden Week, getting them now is actually quite good. You have Dragon Fist, who is a pretty solid option even still. Like, obviously, he's fallen off, and he is just like a dodge or die unit, but that does give you access to, like, another standby. It just makes movie bosses that much stronger if you don't have, like, a solid foundation for the team. You can easily slide him on. He's also on just a bunch of, like, other weaker categories that could potentially get missions. The Blue Boys, I mean, they're here. I'll say that. The Boo Duo is also here. I mean, if you're running them for, like, long events, or if you're trying to nuke an event. So they still certainly have, like, some versatility. This unit, I mean, they did just get their brand new skill orbs. I haven't equipped them. I don't even know what the skill orbs are, but more likely than not, it's just 800 defense on all of them and then like 6 additional 6 crit. That's not going to save a unit like this. This unit was pretty donkey doo-doo on release, and like they have not aged gracefully. Hopefully, like hopefully Namek, Goku, and Full Power Frieza can EZA this year during this celebration. That way next year, these guys can be on the chopping block for getting their EZA and potentially get a lot better. Ultimate Gohan, I mean, he's fine. That means Orange Piccolo is going to be on the other banner, which is pretty decent. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of this unit, I never have been, but I do know that a lot of the community does get some, like, good usage out of him, especially since he links so well with Beast Gohan. So I could potentially see, like, a niche for him. This unit was confirmed to get an EZA, so even though he helps out the Broly team a lot more, he is a Dokkan Festival exclusive. It does not make sense to put him on a Carnival banner. So potentially, I mean, this will be a very, very, very solid unit. If I'm not mistaken, he does lead movie bosses. Yeah, so you could potentially run this guy if you don't get Broly, and you want to run like a planetary destruction team or a movie bosses team, but you don't get the brand new summonable unit. If this guy is competent enough, you could run him as your leader, bring a friend Broly, and you should still be able to cook relatively well. You know, the team won't be as coherent. You'll be missing some stats. You'll be missing out all the versatility of Broly in of himself. But again, as long as this guy is decent, I'm not going to complain. What? Oh, they're putting super EZAs on banners now. I think this is the first time they've done that, if I'm not mistaken. That's good, actually. I mean, I'm going to say this, and I don't think that this is controversial. He is good. He is by far the worst Super EZA that we've gotten this year. But that doesn't mean that he's bad. It's just, he's okay. He's a solid unit. That's actually pretty good that he's on the banner, and then outside of that, it's just random SSRs. So, like, very, very, very solid banner. I feel like if you get pretty much, like, most of these characters, if you're able to actually pull them, you're not complaining. Like, works very well. Again, I think they're the best support unit in the game. Works very well with the brand new unit or on just a bunch of other categories, just because in a vacuum, this character's pretty solid. Boo is obviously very clutch. He's one of the best villains, probably the best TUR. Dragon Fist, I mean, he is definitely solid. I would say these guys are solid to mid. I don't know. I feel like I cope for them a little bit more than other people in the community. I would probably say the same thing for, like, these guys can't be run at any, like, in the current difficult fights. But if we do get a fight that starts off easy, but then, like, gets progressively much harder, like the Red Zone movie boss rush, for example, if we get another version of that, these guys will be able to cook in there. These units are bad. I mean, again, you're, like, mid to bad. This unit will be like a god and could potentially be a substitute for the other Carnival Broly. And then Dragon Fist. I mean, Dragon Fist is not bad at all, because, I mean, Dragon Fist hasn't been on the banner since, like, 2021, I think. So, I mean, obviously, there's value on that banner. Now, if we look over here, if I can scroll, this is Broly's banner. Now, I am of the belief, as of right now, Broly is either hard number 1 or hard number 2 in the game. I haven't fully made up my mind on, do I think that just his pure dominance is better than the team protection ability of having 2 separate Beast Gohans? But This guy, he's unstoppable for his first appearance because he has either 90% damage reduction in guard in slot 1, or guard 70% damage reduction, 2 key, and 60% attack and defense support to extreme class allies when he's in slot 2 or 3. He transforms into the legendary Super Saiyan Broly. While he's in this state, for his first 3 turns, he has 76% damage reduction. He has guard and 200% extra defense while he's in slot 1. He stacks on his 18 key. He has an AoE. He launches a bunch of additionals. He has an active skill that just gives him an extra key, an extra 26 to stats permanently throughout the fight. Like, this guy is probably one of the more dominant units in the game. Just being able to absolutely destroy these fights. But the SSJ trio, I mean, they would work fine as a floater on the other SSJ trios team. I'm going to start calling these guys the Super 13 trio, and then I'll call them the Broly trio, I guess is what I'll start doing in my videos until the community gets a consensus for the names. Future Gohan, I mean, he's still certainly solid. He's not the god that he was anymore, but he's a fine slot 2 or slot 3 unit. Kai Goku is, I'm gonna say, bad. Because he has to get hit 5 times to get that extra defense. And I mean, last year, up until he got hit 5 times, he was taking like 120,000 on a normal. He's gonna take like 300, 400. I mean, just stacking isn't enough. I would say he's bad at this point. He doesn't offer anything to the team. I mean, the same thing goes for Metal Cooler. I mean, he did just get a bunch of new skill equips that are like exclusive to him. Again, I don't know what they do, but I'm just assuming it's the generic 800 defense on all, and then 6 crit, 6 additional. I mean, he's a revived character, but like, he's not gonna Easy A this year. It would be much better if like Full Power Frieza and Namek Goku were to Easy A this year, because they could be on each other's teams or whatever. Broly, Chile, and Loser, I mean, they're good being on the banner. This is one of the better villain units in the game right now. Turles, he is like very, very solid. He's probably the second best extreme STR unit in the game. The problem is that he is a movie boss character who needs planetary destruction or terrifying conquerors, and you cannot mix and match. So you can't just run him on a generic movie boss's team. You have to have like one of the 2 restrictions, which isn't a problem with Broly, but if you wanted to run like this Broly, for example, that is directly making this Team Turles look weaker, which isn't great. I mean, this unit just sucks. You guys actually might not be bad. What do you do? 150 stats, 26% damage reduction with each super performed. They get pure sand or joined forces, 3 key, 50 to stats, 3 key, 180% attack, and a high chance of launching an additional super when there's a pure sand or superhero enemy. 26% damage reduction with each attack. Wait, within the same turn with each super performed. I mean, they're on movie bosses, but they would buff the brand new Broly because of Pure Sands. I mean, this could potentially be a floater. Oh, the banner's so bad. This is the banner we're going to be summoning for, because I do just think Broly is much more valuable, and I do value wanting to get a stronger basis for my villain teams. Because with all the villain missions, I do struggle just running like Fusion Zamasu, Goku Black. I didn't get Cell Max. I did end up doing just 3 pulls on his banner, and I wasn't able to get him. So, I mean, I don't have good villain teams right now. I don't have Broly, I don't have Cell Max, I don't have Tech Vegeta. So, pretty much my best villain is Goku Black, who I bought with red coins, and him at 55%, he is not cooking by any means. And a lot of the team that I have around him, like, I don't have a solid super bosses team. So, potentially getting a great movie bosses leader, because we're already going to get the Int Broly. We know he's going to Easy A. I mean, I imagine Super Saiyan Broly from the Second Coming is going to Easy A. If we get Bio Broly in Part 3, if he's any of the types that we need, Broly, Chile, and Limo are obviously on the team. I feel like, I mean, obviously, they always do this with big celebrations. They buff, like, one category, and, you know, like, we've had plenty of Super Bosses buffs. You know, Super Bosses started off rough, but as the year's gone on, it's gotten a little bit better. So I'm just going to quit yapping, and we're going to go ahead and dive in 10 minutes into the video. So let's see. You're fucking kidding me. What the fuck? Oh, the new animations! We got him. Oh my god. It's 2:30 in the morning. I would be popping off so much harder right now if it wasn't fucking 2:30 in the goddamn morning. There is no fucking way. First multi, Goku Black Rift. That did not just fucking happen. So, oh my god, what do I do here? Because the thing is, how many of these carnival coins do you actually get? You get 10. And you need 500, so that's 50 multis. 50 times 50 is what, 200? 2,500? That's a lot of stones, man. Dude, I think I do my free ones and then I move over here. I try to get Fat Boot because I don't have any of these characters, man. I'm walking out like a fucking bandit. If I get literally anything else, even if I don't get anything, I'm walking out like a bandit. Because if I no fucking way. It's like a 1 in 12. No shot. Future Gohan. That's a dupe at him. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. But if I'm not mistaken... Oh, and Dodoria. If I'm not mistaken, how these coins work is for the Part 1 or Part 2 banners, I will be able to exchange the 500 coins to get either the Part 1 or Part 2 Carnival. And if I don't end up using any of my coins, they just get transferred into normal Carnival coins. And I don't have a lot of Carnival coins at the moment. I think I maybe have like 400, like not enough to even buy a unit. So, I mean, do I want to? No, because I literally don't need anything else on this banner. This banner is bad. I need to just keep my eye on the prize. I mean, do I save at this point? Like, what do I do? I mean, I only have 500. I only have 500. So I could do 300 summons on the other banner. I mean, that's not bad. Again, just adding more DFE coins. I've been spending a lot of my red coins recently. I've been a little bit irresponsible with them. These new animations, though, are pretty fire. All the different Broly transformations. Yeah, I'm walking out like a bandit. 55%. That's all I need. That's all I need. I'm walking out, dude. Walking out. Oh my god. Dude, if that doesn't deserve a like and a subscribe, I don't know what the fuck does. First multi, Goku Black Rift. Do they have new screen cracks or anything? I didn't know they added new animations. Why didn't they say anything in that about the video that came out earlier this morning? I'm fairly surprised by that. Okay, we just got, like, the crappy Goku Black. I mean, that's fine. I literally can't complain, though. Like, nothing else that happens throughout the rest of this video, I can't complain. I am incredibly, incredibly happy. The best thing that I can hope for is that we just get to see some new animations, potentially some new fly-in combos. The fly-ins look the same. It's just that Broly seems to be the different X factor. So I imagine that there would probably be something like, I don't know, like a screen crack where it's, like, Paragus in the space pod, or maybe it's like the little alien guys. Again, I can't think of their names. I haven't rewatched the original Broly movie in forever. I should probably do that for the celebration. But, I mean, after this, I'm just going to really quickly edit this. That way it can be uploaded and everything. And, I mean, I guess I'll grind up Broly and then I can go to sleep. And then when I wake up, I can record all the new stages. Because I'm pretty sure that we got some difficult content. You know, we got the new free-to-play stages. The event that gives you the stones where you can potentially get up to 140 plus dragon stones, which is essentially another 3 multis, which is super, super good. And again, I'm just farming up these coins. I mean, obviously, I don't think that we're going to get 2,500 free-to-play stones. Like, that would be a little bit ridiculous, not gonna lie. But, I mean, just adding more red coins to my repertoire, like, I'm not gonna complain. I mean, potentially, like, if I do choose to summon on Part 2, there could be, like, another Beast Shaft, where I go several thousand stones before I get a single copy of them. That has happened before. Like, Beast took me, I don't remember how many it took me to get. Oh! There are new ones. Oh! Dude. Dude. Come on. I mean, I will take literally anything. The trio, Fat Boo. We got Fat Boo. Dude. Dude! I am so ecstatic right now. I know it doesn't sound it. Again, I am trying to be quiet. There are people literally sleeping in the room that I'm screaming into, like, directly across from the hallway, and I feel bad because I'm probably waking them up. They gotta be up early in the morning, and I don't, so I do feel a little bit bad. But this is like the perfect summoning video. It is. Because the thing is, I don't even really care if I don't get the trio. Like, the trio are certainly good. I do think that they're worth summoning for. But they're just buffing, like, an already, like, incredibly solid team, that being movie bosses. Like, they're not needed necessarily. And I mean, they are crazy, though, giving a potential an extra 154% defensive support for 2 turns, on top of having, like, a whacked, cracked standby. Go blue, go blue, go blue, go blue. No way. Dude. Chad, if I pull literally, like, Dude, I thought Tambourine was about to fake out there, dude. I mean, I know it's already confirmed that we're getting one, but I'm pretty sure a fake out is guaranteed. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. I don't know what I'm talking. I'm just spewing at this point. I'm just rambling. No. Yes! Oh my god, I walked out like a fucking bandit. 55% on a bunch of units that I didn't have. We're just going to wrap up the summons right here. We're going to do whatever the last one is, get to the free one. This is the free one. We'll wrap it up right here, dude. Oh my god. Dude. How many stones was that in total? 300 stones. I got 55% of both. That is probably the quickest. That's the best luck I've probably ever had on banners. Ever. Oh my god. Well, I hope everyone has great summoning luck like that, dude. I don't even know what to say. I am actually at, like, such a loss for words right now. But, where are they at? Where are they at? It's a bunch of random SSRs. But yeah. No, we have the boy. We also have... Oops, that's the wrong Fat Boo. I just saw the color. There we go. I got Fat Boo, who I did not have. Oh my god, dude, if part 2, if we get Bio Broly, because Bio Broly, I've said this several times throughout the year in several videos, but Bio Broly has been my most anticipated unit pretty much since last year when I made the Bio Broly video. If part 2 is Bio Broly, which I know a lot of people would moan and groan, but I'm just saying, if Bio Broly is part 2, and he's a good unit, and I get shafted on him, I'm probably going to want to cry, but I have no reason to. Because I walked out like a god. Again, I hope everyone has just as good summon luck. Please share me down below what, like, your summons were. If you're saving, if you're spending. You can also at me over on Twitter. I'm very active on Twitter. I'm trying to get much more into the Dokkan side of things, because I primarily used it for, like, art and Twitch stuff, and I'm trying to get much more into the Dokkan community, because I'm very passionate about it. I love talking about it. So share your best multi with me, or let me know if you're saving. I know a lot of global players have been saying that they're going to save for the 10th anniversary. I don't even think that's necessarily a crazy idea, because these units will be returning very, very shortly. It'll pretty much be like February, I think, and that's when they should be returning, February, March, somewhere and around there. But, dude, whoo, I get to save so many stones, 300 stones, and we got all that. And, I mean, we just got the coin, so if I do have to go super deep on one of these part 2 banners, if I choose to do that, I mean, I have a little bit of a start if I just want to buy one of them free, or if I don't spend any of them, boom, they're just getting turned into generic carnival coins, generic red coins, and I could potentially buy a different DFE at a later date. But, dude, that is going to be all for this time, guys. That's insane. I am on cloud 9 right now. That's going to be all for this time, guys. I've been the Super27. I'm a variety Twitch streamer and an up-and-coming PNG YouTuber trying to make it big in the world. I have a Twitter, a Twitch, a TikTok, and a YouTube, the links of which can all be found in the description of this video. And while you're down there, don't forget to like, subscribe, share me around, and leave me a comment. Positive, negative, or indifferent. I would love just any sort of interaction I can get from you guys. But that will be all for now. So, as always, I've been the Super27, and I am signing off.